meeting. Write down, it's the day one of the project kickoff. Project kickoff is the day one of the project implementation. Where the key stakeholders or resources from both the parties meet and strategize how to execute the project. Okay, how to execute the project. That is called kickoff meeting. So project kickoff is the day one of the project implementation where the key stakeholders or resources from both the parties, consulting and client, will meet and strategize how to execute the project on day-to-day basis or how to execute the project. So that's the background of project kickoff meeting. Okay. In interview, they can ask you what is project kickoff. You can say this is what the project kickoff is. And if they ask you, have you been part of kickoff? Clearly say, no, I have never been part of the project kickoff because I'm an associate consultant. I didn't get a chance to be part of the kickoff meeting, but I know what kickoff is and what activities we do because knowledge is power. Remember, knowledge is power. As you are getting into the project, as you are getting into consulting, so you should know everything that you do in consulting. You might be involved, you might not be involved, but importantly, you should have the knowledge. So that's written, guys, so far. Yes. Next.
Yes.
Next, write down, once the contract is signed, and all the prerequisites are ready, then we kickstart the project. So below are the activities we do part of kickoff meeting. Below are the activities we do part of kickoff meeting. First one, write down. First one is as per the contract, signed between the consulting company and the client. Okay. As per the contract signed between the consulting company and the client, the kickoff date is decided. So whatever kickoff date is decided in the contract, as per the contract signed between the consulting company and the client, the kickoff date is decided. Whatever kickoff date is mentioned in the contract, so you have to start the project on that particular day itself. That is called kickoff date or kickoff meeting. Second, agenda is set for the meeting and meeting invite or meeting request is sent to all the key resources key resources from consulting side, consulting and business side. First, whatever date you have decided to kickstart, you will kickstart that particular date. Next, whatever the next thing you have to have is the agenda needs to be set. What you want to discuss part of kickoff meeting and who are the key resources. So kickoff meeting team formation would be there, and you will be sending invite to all the key stakeholders or key resources from consulting side as well as business side. Next, next is start the meeting. Start the meeting. Start the meeting. All right. Next, next is introduction. Introduction of all the stakeholders, in bracket both consulting and client or business. Next, once the introduction is over, then there will be business presentations. Again, from both the side, consulting and client. The first is introduction. After the meeting is started, like you have to start the introduction. So anytime you go for any meeting or anything, first there will be intro. When both the parties are meeting for a business transaction or for a meeting or for a project delivery or for any sort of activity in the business, first introduction should be there, and that is something called introduction to all the stakeholders. Okay, both consulting and client. Then once introduction is over, then you have to go for the business presentation. So both the companies, the consulting company should know what the client does, what is the client business process. And also the client should know what this consulting company is up to and what they can do or how they can deliver the project. So that is something called business presentations. More of these points again we'll discuss in the summarization part. So that's called business presentation from both the sides. Remember, in kickoff meeting, every presentation, every introduction, always the initiative or the first point of introduction, first point of business presentation